Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do my 2015 beauty favorites, so I have a lot of makeup and a few extra things. I didn't really have standout skincare products this year, so I'm still trying to buckle down my entire skincare routine, but I will definitely share those with you when I figure them out. So I thought I would go in the order that I do my makeup. So starting with primers, two face primers that kind of go hand in hand. The Hourglass Mineral Primer Veil, which is so expensive, so that's why I have a little sample size, and the NYX Angel Veil. Amanda Ensing talked about this one and how they're kind of a dupe for each other, and I definitely agree with her. These are great primers. They go on super nice. They kind of have that silicone feeling, so they make your foundation glide over and it makes your skin super smooth. So I definitely recommend trying these out, especially because this one is so cheap. For eye primers, standout was the Nars Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. This primer makes my eyeshadow last all freaking day. And no matter what type of eyeshadow, whether it's a pigment or a foiled eyeshadow, this will keep it in place. So I highly recommend trying this. For brows, this was the year that I finally discovered that I look so much better when I fill in my eyebrows. I always thought because I had thick eyebrows that I didn't need to, but if I just fill in the sparse areas or make them a little bit more shapely and add the arch, it just makes the world of a difference and it really frames my eyes and kind of completes the face. So I found the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and I'm in the shade Taupe. This is incredible. It makes my my eyebrows look so nice. I really want to try, I think it's their new brow definer with a triangular tip. But for last year, this was a standout product. Now I have a few face products, a couple high-end, a couple drugstore. For foundations, I have two. For drugstore, I have the Loreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. This is so good. If you like dewy skin or just kind of a natural glow, definitely try this out. And it has a pump. Like, who doesn't want a pump? And what's funny is the one that I have from Sephora doesn't have a pump, and it's so expensive. It's the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation, and I'm in the shade Punjab. Not right now because I'm very pale, but this is almost identical to that one, just has more coverage and a little bit more nice of a finish. Yeah, this one doesn't have a pump. I think it's so funny. Even the drugstore. Come on! I think you can buy a separate one. I just haven't done that yet. As far as lighter coverage, I love the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC+. This is incredible. It almost has more coverage than both of those foundations, and it has a really awesome, almost like minty smell, and I love that because I love mint. But yeah, I mean, it was incredible, and I've used so much of it, and so easy to put on with like a beauty blender and just mascara. Love this stuff. For concealer, I have one drugstore and one high-end, once again. For drugstore, it's the Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. The name's rubbed off because I've used so much of it. This stuff is so nice. It really brightens up your under eyes and conceals because it's kind of a salmon-y color, but still skin tone, so it does both. And I really like this stuff. I'm almost out. And obviously, like everybody else, I love the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. This stuff's great. I mean, like everyone else says, the shades are a little iffy, so I'm in light neutral, but it's still kind of too yellow. So sometimes I'll go in with the L'Oreal one and make it more pink. But I just love this stuff. And I think if you can get past the color range and kind of maybe mix them, I think everybody would love this. Now, something that has been a holy grail of mine ever since Tanya Burr here on YouTube talked about it for, I think it's been like 3 years, this has been my favorite powder. It's the Rimmel London Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder in the shade Transparent. This stuff keeps your makeup on for days. Now, I've never really had it on for days, but it's just so nice, and it's like $3. For bronzer, I have 3 of them. Number one, when I'm really pale, so aka right now, I love the Body Shop honey, I think it's honey bronzer, and I'm in the shade 3. Essie Button talked about this, well, Essie Button talked about this because she's pretty pale too, and it just gives a nice warmth to the skin without making you look muddy when you have very fair skin. So check that out. For when I'm more tanned or have a spray tan, I love the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Everybody loves this, smells like chocolate, can't really go wrong. Now, hands down, my favorite item of this year, and yes, it's very pricey, but you cannot go wrong with this. Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow, and it is the face sculpt and highlight. Oh, this stuff is so good. They're super smooth, the highlight is beautiful, and it's still enough. Like, I really like really bright highlights, but this is subtle enough, but still bright enough to wear it every day. And the bronzer, you can also contour with it or warm up the face. I mean, this is my only Charlotte Tilbury product, and I freaking love it, and I want to try everything she has because I love rose gold, and the packaging's beautiful. I've heard every single product by her is basically incredible, so I can't wait to try more in this new year. Now for blush, I only have one. I'm kind of weird with blush. I haven't really found one that doesn't make me look like I have like super bright cheeks. I'm kind of more in the bronzy, glowy side, so this is kind of a bronzer almost, and it is the Benefit Box Powder in Dallas. See, it's kind of like a mauve, but it's almost a bronzer, and I like to put this on the back parts of my cheeks because if I put it too much right here, then my face looks too round. But I really enjoyed this because it does bring more color to my face and doesn't look like I just have like really white foundation with some bronzer on. Gives me a little bit more of a perk. Now for highlighter, these two. Everybody has been talking about the Becca Champagne Pop. Can we just take a second, please? I'm thankful mine hasn't cracked yet because I have heard that so many people's have cracked because they're so finely milled. This is so bright. I'm wearing it today. Love it. Jaclyn Hill is my favorite YouTuber, and I'm just so proud of her. So use this practically every day, and I freaking love it. Now also I discovered this Nars Illuminator in Copacabana. Another person that I love is Candace Swanepoel, and she in an interview said that she uses this on her cheekbones, and this is so gorgeous. If you mix it in with your foundation or just tap a little bit on your cheekbones, it's like this, not icy, because she's more of a bronzy person. I don't know how I would describe this. You just kind of have to try it out yourself, but it does give that Victoria's Secret glow, so if you're looking for that, try this out. Now for an eyeshadow base that I use for school, when I just kind of want to get out the door, or if I'm wearing makeup, because sometimes I don't even wear makeup, it is the Color Tattoo by Maybelline, and it's in creamy beige. It's just kind of a nice brown, maybe a little hint of mauve in it. I just put it all over my lid, buff it in the crease with my finger, and go underneath the lash line, throw on some mascara, good to go. Just kind of, when you look a little dull and you just kind of want to give your eyes a little bit more definition, it's really nice. For a pigment, I'm obsessed with Max Tan pigment. This is so pretty. It's rose gold, and I mean, even by itself, you don't even have to put anything in the crease. It's so pretty. And I'm probably going to do a tutorial with it because you guys just, I need to convert you to buy this. As for palettes, I have one that's already made, and it is the Morphe 350. I tried like 4 times to get this, and each time it was sold out, and I was so mad. But when I finally got my hands on it, you need to buy this. It is so cheap. It's like $25 or something. And these eyeshadows are incredible. And it goes from bright orange to really dark and then coppery. And this is a warm eyeshadow lover's dream. You should try it out. Now another brand that really stood out to me this year was Makeup Geek. This is a bunch of eyeshadows. Right here I have Makeup Geek's foiled eyeshadow in Grandstand. This is similar to tan pigment, but it has a bronzy tone to it, which is so pretty on blue eyes. I think that this with some winged eyeliner is just gorgeous. And I wear it probably 2 to 3 times a week because I like it so much. I also have Cocoa Bear, which I love. Sometimes I'll put that all over the eye, and the contrast between my really light eyes and this really bright kind of brick color is incredible. And also, these 3 Inglot eyeshadows are really, really nice. I have never really given Inglot kind of a chance, and they're so creamy and buttery, and I think they're like $7 per pan. It's kind of insane, and they're huge compared to my other eyeshadows. Another one that I have in here that you can see I've used a bunch of is MAC's Woodwinked that I'm wearing on my eyes today. This is the best bronzy eyeshadow. As you can see, I love rose gold and bronzy things. So this, you just throw it on with a really big like MAC 217, and when you buff it into the crease, it almost goes a little bit like, kind of like Cocoa Bear, and you buff it in and it creates its own crease color, and then you swipe it underneath and you're done. It's awesome. So you can see why I've used so much of it. Oh, and I gotta give a shout out to my trooper right here. It is MAC's Nylon. Best inner corner highlight ever. Mine unfortunately fell and shattered, and I couldn't salvage it, but I freaking love it, and whenever it runs out, you best believe I'm getting a new one. As for eyeliners, I've been really into doing my wings with gel eyeliner, and I love the Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner in Blackest Black and brown. Some days I love the look of a brown winged eyeliner with like tan pigment or something, because it's better for daytime. It's not as a harsh contrast between my light eyes. So brown and black, stay all day, super pigmented. Try them out. And they're like super cheap. For stick liner, the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in black and rich brown. These are the only things that stay on my waterline. Every single time I wear mascara, I use the black one on my upper waterline so that my eyelashes look fuller. And some days I'll go back and forth which one I put on my lower waterline. Today I have brown because I just didn't want as harsh of a black, but these stay put on me all day. I know everyone's different, but I mean, these are at the drugstore, so I would say try them out if you have trouble keeping eyeliner in the waterline, because I know that can be difficult. As for mascara, I have 2 from the drugstore. I love the Falsies Volume Express Black Drama. This gives you lots of length, lots of volume, it's super black, and that's just what I like in my mascaras and from the drugstore. As for one from Sephora, I have been loving the Benefit They're Real, which has the spiky ball on the tip of the brush. This gives me fake looking eyelashes. When it says they're real, like I'm wearing fake eyelashes, it really does. People ask me if my eyelashes are real or if they're fake. And it's just this guy, because I think sometimes it's really hard to just put on fake eyelashes all the time. So to have something like this where people think you're wearing that is awesome. For lips, I have 1 lip gloss and 1 lipstick. For lips, I have 1 lip gloss, and it is the Buxom Lip Gloss in Sandy. It's just kind of a nice light pink with some tiny, tiny gold shimmer. It's nothing at all. You can barely notice it, but I'm wearing it right now. It gives you that cooling, tingling sensation, and I just love it. If you let it sit, I have about this much left, and I never imagined I would go through a lip gloss, because I just haven't really found my most favorite lip products, so let me know your guys' favorites, because I'd love to try them out. As for lipstick, Bite blew me away this year, and this is like $12 at the little till at the end, because you know that suckers you in with the little travel size at Sephora. But this is the duo with Lychee and Musk. They're just 2 nice nudes that you can wear almost every day, and they're super smooth, they smell good, and they're made with good ingredients. So I've been getting a lot of use out of those, and I never really go through lipsticks, so it's nice to have the tiny ones because I have a lot of them, so I don't feel like I'm wasting my money. As for random favorites, I have 3 perfumes. That seems like a lot, but trust me, these ones are good. This one is the Love and Toast Honey Coconut. If you like warm scents, that's how I like my perfumes, with vanilla or coconut. And this is very warm. I can't really put my finger on it what it is, but I get stopped so many times when I wear this, and I tell people, and it's really not that expensive. I think it's like $20 to $30 compared to one of my other perfumes, which is pretty pricey. But for every day, I love this stuff. Another one that I love, I get at Whole Foods, and it's the Pacifica Island Vanilla perfume. If you are a vanilla lover, you need to try this. Enough said. Now, that perfume that I was telling you about that was pretty pricey is called Midnight Fleur, and it is a Nest fragrance. You can get this at Sephora, and it smells so nice. It's very musky. Well, I don't know. It's musky, but I can smell some fruit, but it's also very warm. I am not someone who likes floral perfumes at all. I don't like the baby powder smell or anything like that. I want a musk or a warmth or a fruity, and this puts all of that into one. Well, there you go, guys. Those are my 2015 favorites. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's a lot of stuff, but these things really stood out to me this year. I'd love to know your guys' favorites, so leave a couple products I haven't mentioned in the comments below, and I will definitely try and check them out. This year, my goal is to try out way more products, because sometimes I get into a rut and then I'm not showing you guys anything new. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Subscribe if you're new. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!